Hi everyone!
Welcome back to Mommy Beauty. Today we are going to be talking about our favorite products and our not so favorite products of the month of May. Thank you for being here and let's get started.
We divide the sections of this video into 3 different parts. So the first part is Gotta Have It. These are products that we absolutely have been loving for this month, and so let's start sharing those with you. The first Gotta Have It that I have for this month is the Makeup Revolution Fast Basic Foundation. I started out with the shade F3, and that's really the only name it is, it's just F3. And it works great, the formulation is fantastic, but then I went and I bought F4. Now F4 is supposed to be for fair tones with fair skin tones with pink undertones. F3 is supposed to be for fair skin tones with yellow undertones. So I feel like F4 really works a little bit better for me. That's the one with the pink undertones in it. But this is such a great product for those days where I don't want to put on like a heavy foundation. I want to go maybe like light to medium coverage. This stuff is where it's at. It's so convenient and easy to use. All you have to do is wind up the stick, put a couple streaks in your face, blend it in. It makes your skin look so flawless, like almost airbrushed. I'm just completely floored by how good this is. Oh, so good. I've already bought a backup of F4. If for some reason, I grab F3, it's no big deal. I can still pull it off, but I just feel like F4 is a better shade match for me. So these were available at ULTA. They're fantastic. I cannot rave about them enough.
And I, like my mom, do have F3 and I enjoy this foundation. Although, for my taste, I feel like it needs to be more full coverage. I'm not the type of person who likes natural sheer foundations, so I feel like this needs a little bit more coverage to be up to my standards.
Going along with what Emma just said, you can build this product, you can do multiple layers if that's what you want. I did find though, if I put on like a second or even a third layer, it then started to look not cakey, but almost like speckle, like you could see some depth to it in areas. So I mean, it is buildable, but you really have to take your time to blend and blend and blend and blend and blend and make sure it's just even across your face.
Okay, my next favorite is the Too Faced Natural Eyes. Now this is the matte version of their Natural Eyes palette, and I first saw this on their website and I was like, do I really want it? So I went into ULTA and I saw it and I was like, yes I do. So I got it and I really enjoy this palette. It smells amazing, just like any other Too Faced product does. It smells kind of like coconut and vanilla. It just smells really good. So in this palette there are only matte shades, and they are leaning on the darker side, but I can blend those out. That's not a big deal. I've created a beautiful dark brown eyeshadow look and I was really happy with it. And the packaging is just gorgeous. I have no idea what Too Faced has been doing lately, but their packaging has been beautiful, right? Love this, and I'm probably going to purchase the Natural Face palette.
My next Gotta Have It actually was a little surprising to me. I picked it up because, well, first let me mention what it is. It's the Ulta Beauty Mineral Blush in the color Peony. I picked this up because I had to reach a certain mark of Ulta products that I bought to get a free gift. That is what I really wanted. And so I was trying to find some really inexpensive products so that I could get to that mark. That I think it was like $16.50 or $20, something like that. Grabbed one of these, and let me tell you, the very first experience I ever had with Ulta Beauty's line, their own line of products, was a single eyeshadow that I absolutely detested because it had no pigmentation. It was straight up glitter. You try to apply it to your eyes and the glitter goes everywhere. I think I gave it to Emma to try. Oh, it was horrible. So I was very skeptical when I grabbed this because this actually has some very fine glitter in it. I do not like a glittery blush. I can't stand that. So anyways, so I just picked it up thinking, okay, well, I'll try it. If I don't like it, I can find somebody else who might be able to use it. But I gotta tell you, I have it on today. This is a stunning blush. It is so pretty. Like I said, there's like microfine glitter in here, but really it doesn't look glittery on the face. It looks like a nice, subtle sheen. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but this shade especially is so pretty, so pretty. It's like a nice, cool toned pink. It's not powdery. It has just the right pigmentation. I've had a lot of blushes where it's over pigmented and you have to be so careful how much you apply in your cheeks. I've had blushes where it's completely underpigmented and you like load your brush up with powder and you cannot get anything to show up in your face. So I feel like this is the nice balance in between, not too pigmented, not pigmented enough. It's a nice, beautiful blush. They had a couple other shades, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 shades in their range, so I actually might try another shade. Anyways, it's very affordable, beautiful blush, absolutely love it.
Okay, my next favorite is a skincare product, and that is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cleanser Cleansing Serum. I absolutely love their Confidence in a Cream, their moisturizer for your face. That stuff is phenomenal. So I got this for my aunt. Thank you, Aunt Heather, if you're watching this. I tried it and I was like, wow, this is great. It works really well with my Clarisonic and it actually foams out the way I like a cleanser too. Now, I do have another favorite, which is the Neutrogena Acne Stress Control, I think it is. This beats it out completely. It hydrates my skin. It gets all the excess makeup off that I might have missed. It is just fantastic. I can't say anything. I can't say enough about it. Now, the only thing I do have to say is it is a little bit runny when you squeeze it out of the packaging. It'll just really ooze out onto your Clarisonic, so be careful.
My next gotta have it for the month of May is something actually I've had for a while now, but I've been using it just about every single day this month. It's the e.l.f. Prep and Blur Stick. I believe e.l.f. came out with this as a dupe for the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, which I have that one as well. But this is just as good, if not better, than the Milk Makeup Stick. So the idea of this is to open it up, get some of the stick out, and then rub it or press it into those areas where you have like maybe wrinkles or pores. So for me, I have super duper big, large pores right in my nose area and in my forehead. So I like to just, press it into those areas, fill those areas in before I put on my foundation. It lasts all day long. It keeps the oils, relatively at bay. The same thing with the Milk Makeup Stick though. It's not like it prevents all the oils and keeps you completely matte for the entire length of your day. But as long as that Milk Makeup Stick does it, so does this e.l.f. stick. And this is so much more affordable. So I had to purchase this online. It's not available in any stores locally. So that's the one downside, because every time I order from e.l.f., for some reason it takes like 2 to 3 weeks for me to get my package. That's, besides the point. In any case, it's a fantastic dupe for that Milk Makeup Stick, and I've been using it every day. I have to get a backup of it. And I have one more favorite for the month of May. This is actually something that we picked up, or I picked up in Quebec when we went on Emma's French class trip. That was about 2 weeks ago or so, but I've been using it a ton. It's actually from NYC, the company NYC. It's just a eyeshadow stick, but I use it as a base for some of my shimmer shadows. It's got quite a bit of product in there. It goes a long way. The best thing about this is though that it locks in any powder shadow that you put on over top of it. So if I like to use pink shadows, which I love to do a lot, I like to use this as a base because I feel like it not only locks those shadows in, but it intensifies it as well. And it kind of goes in the same color family. So yeah, I absolutely love these. It's also a great standalone. So if you just want to use the shadow stick, it shows up. It's very bright, very pigmented, and it lasts all day long. On the other side is a little like smudge sponge. So if you wanted to, instead of having it so intense, after you put it on your lid, you can smudge it out a little bit, kind of blend it in. So that option's there. Personally, I really don't use it, but it's there. It's in this number 160 Prospect Park Bloom. But as I was looking for the color, I also noticed that on here it says up to 9 hours waterproof eyeshadow. So that makes a whole lot of sense because it lasts all day long and it's easy to get it off so long as you use makeup remover. I can't get it off using straight up water, so I would totally believe this is a waterproof eyeshadow. Very affordable too. I think I spent like maybe $4 or $5 on this.
So next in our video is our maybe products. The maybes are the products we are unsure about. The first product that I have is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Metallic Lipstick. Now I love the regular formula. I've got, I think, 2 of the regular formula. That stuff is great, very liquidy and dries down matte, stays on a long time. Absolutely love those. This, however, it's drying. It's really drying. For me, I don't have time before school to scrub my lips or put lip balm on. I don't have that time. I have to slap makeup on and get out the door. So the drying part is not great, but also when you're applying it on your lips, it just does not apply smoothly. But it does last a long time and it is a really pretty liquid lipstick. It is in the shade Right on My Copper. The next product is the RK by Kiss Charcoal Peel Off Mask. This I've been trying for about a month now, and I'll do it about every Friday after school just to try and cleanse my skin and just replenish it. And this says it's supposed to unclog pores, get rid of blackheads. Doesn't really do that. It gets rid of all the dead skin on my face, but by the end, I look at the mask and there's only like 2 or 3 blackheads that came out from my basically entire region here and here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm not applying enough or if I'm not letting it dry long enough.
It might help if she first used a warm, wet washcloth just to open up her pores before she puts the mask on. So maybe that's something that she can try.
So yeah, I'm gonna continue to try this out, but I think it's going to be a future don't buy it.
And this last section of this video we call Don't Buy It. These are products we absolutely regret and can't stand. Now, please take this with a little grain of salt. If these are products that you absolutely love and work for you time and time and time again, please don't take offense to the fact that it doesn't work for us. What works for us may not work for you, and vice versa. What works for you may not work for us. Now, with that disclaimer out of the way, the very first don't buy it that I have is a sample size that I received in either a Birchbox or Ipsy. I can't remember which, but it was months and months ago. I've been trying it repeatedly. I've been trying to give it another chance, and I finally decided enough is enough. I'm not giving it any more chances. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and this is the Radiance version. I have a very oily T-zone, and it only gets worse during the summer. I did try this several times in the winter. Same result each time. I think that's why it just doesn't work for me, is because I have such an oily T-zone. When I put this on and I put my foundation over it, it almost makes my foundation look like I've had it on for 6-8 hours. Like it looks like I've already got oil seeping through my foundation. I know it's probably geared towards people who have drier skin, who don't have oil problems on their skin at the end of the day. So maybe that's why it didn't work for me, but absolutely pass.
My only don't buy it is kind of disappointing because it's something my grandmother used a lot when she was still with us. That is the Suave Extreme Hold Hairspray. Funny story. I was getting ready for school one morning, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, and I had my hair in a nice hairstyle, and I just thought, hey, got my hairspray right here, might as well just throw some on before I go out to the bus. Sprayed it. No. It smells so bad. In my opinion, it kind of smells like old garlic. I've never smelled that before, but it smells like garlic gone bad. I cannot use this anymore. That morning, I sprayed tons and tons of perfume on to try and cover up the scent. It was just awful, and it lingered all day.
And my last don't buy it for the month of May is an Ulta Beauty product. It is their eye color stick in the color Champagne. This I also purchased that same day that I purchased the blush so I could get up to the mark. I was hoping that this would work a lot like my NYC shadow stick so that I could use it as a base for my other shadows or even use it as a standalone. Oh my gosh, guys, this stuff is so dry. Like a crayon, a kid's Crayola crayon has more moisture in it than this thing does. Yeah, see, I tried to do a swatch and the tip of it broke off. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on camera, but you go to swipe it and it's just so dry, so dry. I could not get it to get onto my, yeah, it's like crumbly. I could not get it on my lid to save my life. I just could not do that. If I have to work that hard to get a product to, go on my face and stay on my face, then it is not for me and it is not gonna work. Consequently, I then, about 15-20 minutes later, went to go wash it off with soap and water. The swatch on my hand would not come off. It would not come off. I could not believe it. Like straight up soap. It wouldn't come off. So then I went to get a makeup wipe thinking maybe the cleansers in the makeup wipe would take it off. Nope, sure didn't. I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed. Would not take off this shadow stick. I thought, well, it's a good thing that I could not get this on my lids because if a makeup wipe is not taking the swatch off my hands, God only knows how difficult it's going to be to get it off my lid. And that skin is delicate enough as it is where it is. So I don't want to be scrubbing in my eye trying to get this off. I'm sorry, Ulta, but there's something in this. You really need to remove and redo the formulation from ground zero. Oh. And that is it for our May Gotta Have It's, Maybes, and Don't Buy It's. We hope that you really enjoyed this video. We do like videoing these every month just so that you can get an idea of, maybe new products that you could try that have worked for us and maybe some products that you really should avoid. In the comment section below, please let us know what products you've been loving for the month of May and what products you wouldn't touch again for the month of May. And if you did like this video, please give us a big thumbs up down below. It really does help us out quite a bit. Welcome to all of our new subscribers. We have gained several new subscribers in the last couple of weeks, so welcome to you. If you think that some of your family and friends would get some benefit out of our content here on YouTube, please make sure you share us with them. If you're new here and you'd like to subscribe to us, just hit that subscribe button down below, but then don't forget, hit that bell right next to it so you're notified every time we upload a new video. Be sure to connect with us on Instagram under Mom and Me Beauty and with Emma under Emma_N_2004. Thank you so much for watching and we can't wait to see you in our next Mom and Me video. Bye everyone!